I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while. You can miss it.
It was raced by a guy down south who basically bought it as a cup car, not knowing that it was a cup car, but
yeah,
didn't really know the full history of it. And then it basically raced. They only made 32 of these cars. And
32.
32 total. And then
Is that for a series?
yeah, that was for the 1998. After we raced them for 3 years, they were supported by the British Grand Prix, and they were under £1,000 prize money. So all the Tiffany Dale and all the boys drove.
Yeah.
And this car comes second in the championship in '90. And we bought it as just a cup car with obviously the wrong bits in it, but it had got potentially, we thought it was the cup car.
Yeah.
Which we then found out that it was. Obviously, all the cup car bits had been pinched off it and sold on.
Yeah, over the years.
Over the years, like they do, like a racing cars, the series stop and they get lost in garages and things. Anyway, this was resurrected as a production race car because it was a cheap race car to build because it had already got the cage, got the seats, got everything raceable about it.
Yeah.
So it just needed putting it back as a...
So it's time to put it back together how it should be so it could compete again.
Yeah, so it got built as a cup car, as a production car with a registration, which was a donor car.
So that sort of gave it an advantage in that class.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the engine obviously was a standard MGF cup car, not cup car, but engine, 140 horsepower, supposedly VVC. And the cup car engines were all sort of injected on plenums and that sort of thing. About 190 horsepower they produced.
So has it still got a bit of racing to do?
Yeah, it's got Alton Park on the 3rd, 2 races with the Cockshoot Cup, who actually race MGFs that's in the series. So this one at the minute's 3rd in the championship. I've had 2 seconds, 2 thirds, and hopefully we should have 2 wins.
Let's have some wins. So get it up on power and have some wins.
Yeah, but if it don't, we've got another engine we could put in it for Alton Park.
So the point of today is to see what she's putting out, to see if she is going to be competitive, because you believe she might be down on power.
Well, I know it is because at Snet being a power circuit last week. The cars that have got 160 horsepower and supposedly are production engines were just sort of leaving me down the straights.
Right.
Corner wise, no problem. Straights coming out of the Russell, I was just dead in the water really.
So they're probably not allowed to be mapped for that. So you're
not
all
as a production car. No.
So you're all using the same.
Should use the production map with the production engine. Yeah. Basically.
So is this the original? This was the original colour.
That's the original
colour.
So
if people remember the car, they'll remember it as blue.
And it's all in the in MGF TF cup car archives. So actually got we found a picture of it yesterday on the front of the MG magazine.
All right.
With it racing at.
So it's got a bit of heritage behind it.
Yeah. So.
Fantastic. Well, we shall stick her on the dyno and we shall see what she makes. I bet it sounds lovely.
It does.
Yeah. Excellent.
160 series. They seem to do it 170 for some reason.
Yeah, it's 170 and 190.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, these.